Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to EA Tetragrammaton, where we are playing This is turn 146. Let's jump into things. As a heads up, this turn is being done after the fact. I think I talked about this in a prior video, a recent prior video, but between some vacationing and some family medical issues, I have had a batch of time where it's really hard for me to do my turns, period, much less do them and record them at the same time. So a lot of these I'm having to do after the fact. I try not to do that too terribly often, but this is a bit of a chunk. Fortunately, it's not super far in the past, and I'm trying to, when I do them now, I'm also trying to like double up on them and go back through and really make sure that I understood what happened before I jump into things. So hopefully there shouldn't be any lack of information. Let's continue. So we have a bunch of Ishibs get attacked. We're kind of, so with Astral Corruption, I've kind of made the call that certain things I am unwilling to risk because they're just too important or too powerful for me, etc. Or there's just too much of a likelihood of it going south. Not enough risk versus reward, right? Or reward versus risk, rather. But then there are other things on the flip side that I'm like, I don't give a shit, right? Like my galas, make stuff, have at it. If a gala dies, whatever. I don't give a shit. The Ishibs are kind of right on that cusp, right? My Ishibs are in this scenario of like, I don't want to lose a bunch of Ishibs, but just a little bit of forging, which seems relatively low risk, right? A little bit of forging makes them significantly more powerful, and if I can get a decent amount of them prepped and ready, they can do a lot of work against something like relay or just patrolling particular areas, like having a bunch of patrollers in there that can do summon water elementals can really fuck up thugs. So I'm trying to make sure that we're balancing our risk versus reward, but sometimes we have good turns and other times we have bad turns. This is a bad turn. So Ishib 96 gets attacked by 3 float cats, dies. Ishib 93 gets attacked by mind slime, dies. Ishib 100 gets attacked by 5 belly maws, dies. 103, an eater of dreams, dies. 105, float cat horrors, dies. Damn. So that was 5 Ishibs to lose back to back to back, which is unfortunate. But again, generally speaking, it is better for us to have a few fewer Ishibs that are more powerful than fewer Ishibs that are less powerful. At least I'm of that opinion. I don't know that that's actually true. We also had an El Sham, a lizard shaman, get attacked by some float cats and die as well. We have claimed the Golden Throne. I'll try to remember to check that. We did some Infernal Tempest, Curse of Blood, Kusarikus, etc. Nazar II has cast Gateway, and this is kind of like that high risk versus high reward, right? Cast Gateway and was attacked by... fuck. Fuck. Okay. An Abomination of Desolation. These guys are fucking... so bad. They get a bunch of false horrors, but they're just nightmarish. He's just gonna teleport in. We did get Iron Skin off. Okay, that's really good. Casting Petrify. Actually managed to petrify this guy. Okay. We're surrounded by false horrors. We should be able to finish those off without too terribly much issue. The only problem is this motherfucker is petrified, right? Is he? No, it shows him as, like, lit up like he's petrified, but I don't actually see the petrification tag. And he's still casting Confusion. Now, he does not have any regeneration, and he is not the tankiest of individuals. So if we can get damage on him, it sticks, excepting for his life drain. So we need to be smacking him right now. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, he tries to paralyze us. Fails. Smack him. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. There's the paralysis. He's stunned, or he's stunned now. Okay, can't do anything. Cool, 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 cool. Still casts confusion, even though he's stunned and he technically can't do anything. And now he is unparalyzed. And now that he's unparalyzed, he's life draining. So here's the thing, though. We also have a lot of regeneration, so it's going to come down to... Well, we'll see. He's going down. Ooh, that was really good. Break the third soul. Okay, it said armies of special monsters are routed. Still trying to paralyze. He's only got 25 left. We're nowhere really close, but we are confused, which is an annoyance. Oh no! Oh no, we're paralyzed. Oh, that's real bad. Oh, zap him! Zap him! No, no, zap him better. Thunderstrike. And this is where I'm just like, excuse the fuck out of me, game, because he's been doing all astral stuff, but he's also an Air 6 mage. And this whole time he's just been doing astral stuff. He gets a paralysis on us, and then all of a sudden it's Thunderstrike, 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 Thunderstrike. What? What bullshit is this? Also, this thing is insane. It casts so fast. Alright, so Nazar II dies to the Abomination of Desolation. Here's the thing, though. This was a calculated risk, and he's immediately back. So we knew if we lost him this turn that he was going to be back immediately, right? It's just, now he is not where he was to be. So that is unfortunate. Okay, we also did some Forces of Darkness, decent blood hunting turn. A Gudu got hit by some Soul Torns, unfortunate. A Vampire got hit by a Defiler of Dreams, unfortunate. We've got a Scout, or fished out a Scout in Black Alps. A couple of unexpected events. Got a Skull Mentor, great. Got some gold, nice. Got some more gold, double nice. And got some misfortune in Assad. Diseases, patrolling, etc., etc. None of the rest of this really matters. Formed, we've got more liches and vampires are forming. This is the thing. And this is, I think, something I mentioned in a prior video. I think 2 videos ago, turn 154, I mentioned this. But that was also a video done after the fact, and I think I just completely, while I was actually doing these turns, again, this was during this time period where it was like very hard for me to do the turns, period, much less, not like it's not a mistake I haven't made 100 times, but once again, we're starving because, not because I couldn't have prevented this, just because I didn't think about preventing this. So we marched this fucking army out. It's got over 1,000 units in it, and we're gonna put more in it, right? We've got another 100 over here, and it doesn't have enough bags of wine or shit like that to fucking drop the supply usage. Although, it does seem like we have more supply issues here than we did when we left. I don't know if that's because, oh, it's because of all the Fiends of Darkness, I'm assuming. Yeah, so we brought in all of these guys. Do they eat? There's not like a food stat. I'm assuming it's just one encumbrance per one. Oh, that's what I was looking for this whole time, was they have a need not eat tag, so it can't be the Fiends of Darkness. It's got to be something else. I guess the Storm Demons? No, they need not need either. No. Yeah, I don't know why, but it definitely feels like... Oh, okay. I think I just forgot this. And I might be incorrect on how this works. But I think we just gatewayed a bunch of units with our god from Raphabolia to work in them. He died, but the gateway still happened. Those units arrived here, and I since, you know, put them into formations and things like that. So that's the accounting for all the additional supplies. That's part of the problem. He also has 120 supply bonus himself, so if he was there, I think we would still be starving. Yes, but just barely, in fairness. So, anyways. Again, something that I could have taken care of, should have taken care of, should have thought about, didn't think about, etc. And it's an issue. So, what else? What is going on this turn? We have a bunch of movements this turn, so I'm going to try to go over all the movements, and then we'll talk about, obviously the biggest thing is Realm of Silence, but there are a couple of other small things, and we'll talk about the rituals and forging and other shit that we'll start in the eastern half of the Empire. I am reinforcing Tyrannia with just a few basic units. We've got some Liches going over there. We've got an Elder going there with some Thralls. No big deal, right? I am, again, reinforcing certain locations. Rim Mountains, Sinkhole Swamp. Reinforcing with a Tartarian, reinforcing with more Thralls, etc. We are sending some Tarts back over towards the east. We're continuing to funnel Enkidu Shamans into because I think the next big fights are going to be over here rather than on the western front, but I could be wrong. We'll see. And then sending a Enkidu Shaman up here to Tyrannia. This guy is intended to be kind of like an army of Leadcaster for this front, just in case Relay comes after me. We've got vampires just sneaking about. No big deal. They're not even taking units or anything like that around. We were moving a bunch of elders around and about, and then we've got two main focuses, right? This is a big daisy chain of elders, so no big deal there. But this is actually us attacking Lanka, right? So we're attacking into Iron Range, we're attacking into Terrace Peaks, and we're attacking into Bakar. With a Tart, and a Vamp. We're also attacking into Chauturn with another Tartarian. And we're attacking Villia with the White Forest Force. So we're basically just immediately picking up and attacking into Villia with the intent of threatening this force here in Saramatia, right? I'm going to try to stay close to White Forest because I don't want it immediately taken away from me, obviously. But I also don't want to be sedentary. I don't want to be complacent with this army. I want to try to threaten Lanka and force him to react to me. We also have some backup forces over here in Halbathria, so hopefully if we need to, we can push them down to White Forest. We'll see that. And then obviously the big deal is attacking Realm of Silence. We are attacking Realm of Silence this turn. We are sending a pretty massive force in over 1250 units, counting the storm demons from over here. We've got everything that we normally throw out, all of the different buffs that we normally throw out, plus things like life after death, etc. We have a lot of new units in here. Basically the storm demons, not new units, but units that we haven't done a big battle with. We fought in Raphabolia, kinda. We didn't really have a fight in White Forest. This is potentially going to be our first big fight. And I'm honestly relatively hopeful. I don't know what he has in his like mage core, but I'm anticipating that this is actually mostly crap, right? Mostly just undead and not a whole lot. You know, he obviously we can see there's a Father Ill Earth and then some Mendehas, and those are scary, right? But are they scary enough to fight off everything that we have? And I don't know that that's the case. We're also sneaking and attacking in Obelshin. We're bringing in Tart 26. We're bringing in some other individuals from over here. Tart 19 is attacking into the wetlands. We're kind of trying to make sure that we have openings all around us or close off his lines of retreat, etc. And then the big deal, I think, is this. We're doing Flames from the Sky 3 times. We're risking death to the Astral Corruption. We're risking very costly, well, not super costly in the Spell of Fire, but very costly in the Flame Helmet. Also 30 gems, 30 fire gems a pop. 3 Flames from the Sky at Realm of Silence. If these hit, right, then this could do a whole crap ton of damage to Lanka's forces. I'm also anticipating that we're gonna get hit by some magic phase stuff. So I have overloaded my units with a lot of gems in the hope that we will be okay. And we're bringing in a lot of spare gems as well, right? We have a bunch of Enkidu scouts with spare gems. We have a bunch of spare gems set about on other people, on vampire lords, etc. This is actually really bad, really dangerous. He's probably going to die to fire. Like, we could also get flames from the sky. Anyways, but that's the plan. So, not a lot of crazy battles to happen this turn, but next turn I'm anticipating a very big fight in Realm of Silence or in Workinham if we get jumped. And if we are victorious, then we have a big thing going for us, right? Then all of a sudden we are one throne away and eyes begin to turn over here towards Jabal Kish or Sleepy Wolds, or again, go back to that concept, over here to Grainport, which we can see also has a lot of undead, but they're just like crappy undead and thralls, right? Like a good solid force could break that real quick. Same thing down here in Sleepy Mountains. So we will see how that goes. As far as other rituals go, we're still doing some summon Kusarikus in our capital. I fucked up somehow, and I only have the Infernal Tempest and Curse of Blood this turn. Oh no, I didn't fuck up. I wasn't able to do Forces of Darkness this turn because all of the blood slaves that are going into this, I actually don't have enough blood slaves right now. Like I can't do full summons and also supply our armies. So that's a problem, and it's one that I don't know that we're gonna really be able to fix. I don't know. We've got 4 big blood hunting locations, but I don't know that we're going to be able to pop open a new blood hunting location because I'm pretty sure we're about to be in open war with Lanka, and we're just gonna have battles everywhere. We're just gonna get raided everywhere, right? So I don't know that that's feasible for us. So aside from the Kusarikus, the Curse of Blood, the Infernal Tempest, and the Flames from the Sky, we are doing a single Gift of Reason. This goes back to that concept of risk versus reward. I have a Gudu over here. I probably shouldn't be risking this because this is a very nice unit. However, I have plenty. Did I say Gudu? An Enkidu Shaman. Jeez, my goodness. I have an Enkidu Shaman over here that I probably shouldn't be risking. It's a very nice unit, but I have several of them in this area now, and having more of them is nice, but having some more Tartarians could actually be game-winning. I mean, I don't know. We'll see, though. So I'm risking that. That's probably a bad maneuver, but we'll see. As far as forging goes, we're doing more Demon Banes, a Demon Bane. We're continuing to risk Ishibs for water bracelets, water lenses. We're doing 4 water bracelets, 2 water lenses. We're basically going to try to get to the point to where as I recruit a new Ishib, right, that Ishib comes out and tries to make itself a water bracelet. Then tries to make itself a water lens. And if they live through those 2 forgings, boom, they're in play. Got it. Let's go. Right? But if they don't, okay, whatever. They don't. No big deal. It happens. We're also making a frost brand. I should probably stop making frost brands because frost brands aren't going to be super useful against the undead. However, I don't have great alternatives. Fire brands obviously are good alternatives, but fire brands are earth, fire, and I've basically only got Ruax that can do that. We got 1 Dragon Helmet in the works, 1 Armor of Knights in the works, 1 Scutadal Volturnus in the works. This is mostly to replace gear that I just had to put on Nazar II. We're doing some Bracers of Protection. I don't really know why, but I ended up doing it. We're doing some 2 Rings of Tamed Lightning. Because I am contemplating in the fight against Lanka, contemplating doing some air shenanigans potentially, like Shimmering Fields type stuff or things like that. So starting to boost up our shock protection or shock resistance is something that I think might be a good idea. Also, they're very cheap to make, and I don't think have a very good high chance of being targeted by Astral Corruption. And then we're making 9 Endless Bags of Wine, because even if they're not going to be super useful here, I can put them on if I win, so that we don't starve in Realm of Silence, but then also I'm going to need more for as well, and need some more for Trackless Waste, so I'm tired of screwing myself over with supplies, so I'm just going to spend the next 2 or 3 turns making 50,000 Endless Bags of Wine, and getting to, like, negative 100 on all of my big armies, because 0 is not enough. Zero means if you want to teleport someone in or something happens like that, all of a sudden it's not enough and your people are starving, and then you lose because someone fucking blood rains you and Wailing Winds you and you morale route. So, fuck. Alright. And I think that's pretty much it, honestly. There's a lot of movement on the map this turn, but a lot of it is just daisy chaining elders or moving things into reinforcements positions. The big thing is Realm of Silence and Villia. We'll see how those both go for us next turn. I don't think he's gonna anticipate us going for Villia necessarily, or maybe anticipates a bad word for that. I don't think he's gonna care about us going for Villia necessarily. I don't think he's gonna try to do anything about it. So we'll see. Alright, that's gonna be it for this turn. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.